guys, so as I said last week, today's video is going to be my January reflection recap kind of thing, inspired by Carter Sullivan, who is, as I've said so many times before, one of my favorite YouTubers. I even have like her reflection kind of setup is what I use as inspiration for this. So I have my little notebook here, and I would like to go back to my goals of January. And I'm gonna recap it for you guys. So I had a few goals for January. I did not hit many of them, which I feel like I should have, and it's a little bit frustrating, but it's okay. So the first one was to hit about 5 days of activity on my Fitbit every week, because when it gets cold out, I don't tend to go on walks. I don't tend to do much because it's so cold, but I want to get back into that. I almost hit that. I think last week I was at 3, so that kind of like threw everything off balance, but we're getting it. The next one was when I'm sleeping to keep my phone on my desk, so I have to get up in the morning, but I don't think I'm gonna try that anymore. It's a good idea, but I just can't do that because I'm on my, I shouldn't be on my phone before bed, but I am. And sometimes if I have to do stuff, I don't know, I'm gonna X that one out. I'm not gonna try to do that again. The next one was to hit over 15 hours per week of focus time on Flora, which I did, which I'm very happy about. So knowing that I can do that now, I'm just a little bit more confident with being off my phone, even though it's what I'm filming with right now. And then I wanted to read 4 books in January, and I did just that. So I read Legendary by Stephanie Garber. I don't remember what I rated that. I think it was maybe a 5-star. I absolutely loved the Caraval series. My cousin got it for me for my birthday, the first book, and I absolutely fell in love with it. And then when I got to the second book, I was a little bit like, I don't know if I'm gonna like it because it was Tella telling the story, not Scarlett, but I think I love Tella more now. So that was really, really, really good. You should totally, if you liked, I don't know what kind of book, okay, actually I do know. If you like the We Hunt the Flame series, like the duology, you will love Caraval, and the other way around, because oh my goodness, they're both my favorite ever. Then I read Finale, obviously, because you gotta go with it. It wasn't as good as the second one, and usually second books in the series are not my favorite. Usually they're my least favorite, but I think it was my favorite. So I think for me it would go Legendary, Caraval, Finale, just because Finale obviously didn't have like the Caraval games, so it didn't feel as immersive maybe for me, but that's just my opinion. And then I read Love on the Brain, which I know for a fact is up there. It was good. It was a cute book. The romance was there. It just felt like I was reading The Love Hypothesis again. So I was like, it just felt very repetitive, and the ending kind of came out of nowhere. So if you like random plot twists like that, it's good. I enjoyed it because it was cute, it was fun, but it felt a little repetitive for me. But am I still gonna read the other Ali Hazelwood books? Yes. I'm a sucker for the romance. Okay, next one was to only spend on my friend's birthday gift. And I really, really did not think this through because I was going on a trip to Florida. Like right there, I feel like I should have just known. Right there, I should have realized, like, Veronica, you're gonna spend more money because you're gonna get souvenirs and you're gonna buy yourself stuff. So obviously, did not do that one, but I spent way more than I wanted to in Florida. So we're gonna try to make that up this month. I wanted my screen time to be under 4 hours per day, which didn't happen. I've been really trying to stay off of my phone as much as possible, just because with my anxiety and just everything going on, being on my phone too much really just doesn't help. And I want to give myself more time to read, because usually I'll start really strong reading and then it kind of goes down as the year goes on. So I really want to get back up with that. I wanted to hit 140 subscribers. I got a few subscribers, which was nice, but we're still not at 140, so I'll try that again next month, and we'll see. It's no big deal. I'm gonna just do this for fun. But that was just it. And then, so that's our January goals that we may or may not have accomplished. And then let's go to our January reflection. So again, all these questions that I have are the same ones as Carter Sullivan. Well, most of the same ones. So the first one is, what did you accomplish? And I am actually very impressed because I was able to post every week. I was gonna post every Saturday, but I posted Sunday last week just because I was a little late. But I managed to post every week, which was something I've always wanted to do, but I would run out of ideas or I wouldn't have time. But I really want to focus on it this time because I love the editing process and I love the filming process, but I just never give myself the time to do it. So I'm happy to do that now. What are you proud of? I am proud of hitting my goal of reading 4 books because I wanted to and I did it, which was impressive. And usually when I want to read a certain amount of books, I don't usually hit it. Because normally what I do on my story graph is I do like 5 books for the year and then I read 5 and then I go to 10. But the past 2 years I've really wanted to hit 52. So this year I just stuck it at 52 right at the beginning. What challenged you? So last Friday we had to bring my cat to the vet. She was not doing well and she's my little baby. So that really challenged me. There was a lot going on. She was not well. She was very sick. She's at home now and we think she's doing much better. So I'm really, really, really happy about that because she has my whole heart. That cat is my bestest friend. The whole situation really challenged me. 3 things I'm grateful for. My cat, Pickles. My friends, because we started our next semester in college and I'm so grateful to have my friends with. I'm doing so well and if it weren't for my friends, I don't think I would be having as much of a good time. And 3 is relaxation. Because last semester, man, was I stressed. I was going through it. But this semester I'm taking less courses and I've had time to really like just relax. Whereas last year, I would have been drowning already in week 3. How did I rest? I had gastro, like I said, a few weeks ago, and I really for me to not go to a basketball game that I have on the weekends, that's saying a lot, and I let myself stay home and relax to feel better, which I'm grateful for, and I'm glad I didn't give it to anybody else because that would have been super selfish, but I'm glad that I just let myself lie in my bed for 3 days. What did I learn from January? What I learned is that life is not always a chore. Sometimes, especially last year in January, my life was absolute crap. My life was horrible. I hated every second of January of last year. February too wasn't much better, but I was just not having a good time. And this, the past month made me realize that it's not a chore to be here and I can enjoy it. I needed a change of scenery and I'm so, so grateful that my life has changed so much since last year, because if I had to go through that again, I probably would run away to Europe and never come back. My word for the month is refreshing. That month felt like a breath of fresh air, and that actually works perfectly because in December I put my word for next month to be fresh. So refreshing, fresh. It just felt nice. January was a nice month. My word for next month will be uplifting. I'm feeling very positive. Feeling very, very optimistic. Next, fudge. I wrote January goals and I meant February goals. So, February goals. Again, to hit 5 days of exercise on my Fitbit. And then I want to bump this one up a little bit more. So I'm going to try to get 20 hours of focus every week. Read 4 books again. So hopefully I can get into that. And since I spent so much money last month, I really want to try a no spend month because I don't make tons of money and I don't have to pay for rent and the electricity and all that. I still live with my parents, obviously. I am still a child. So I want to try to not spend, to save my money and to kind of get back the exuberant amount that I spent last month for no reason. And what's really gonna be hard for me is not buying hot chocolate when I'm at school. I feel like I could let that slide. Could I let that slide? I feel like I could. I feel like if I'm just $2.60 for a hot chocolate, I feel like I could just slip that in. We'll see. Again, I would like to try to get my screen time under 4 hours a day. Just be off my phone. I would like to, again, try to hit 140 subscribers. That would be really nice. If you guys wanna, whatever. I would like to journal every day because, I started journaling back in December, but when school started to come around, I didn't as much. The 31st, which all I wrote on it was I am delusional. So as you can see, journaling didn't stick with me too much. It did work for a little bit, but I would really like to get right into kind of a routine of doing it because it really helps and it's kind of fun. And yeah, my next goal is to get outside more. You know, it's cold out. I need fresh air. And my last goal, on my book talk account, I would like to have one more of my TikToks go viral, just, you know, for fun. I think that would be pretty cool. I also forgot to mention the 4th book I read in January was Better Than the Movies, and it was a really, really, really cute book. The ending was a little bit disappointing for me. I was kind of hoping for something bigger and more like extravagant, but it was really cute. So I definitely recommend. I think they're coming out with a 2nd one this year, next year. There was a lot of like 10 Things I Hate About You references, which is one of my favorite movies. Taylor Swift references, which you all know. She is my favorite. So, right, everybody, thank you for watching. If you enjoy these types of videos, I will definitely do one every month because even I enjoy them. Like, I think they're really fun to look back at stuff and just go through it with other people. So, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and we'll come back next week. Oh my god, I'm never doing that again.